Hello, I'd say this is a beginner's guide to stretching or to hip opening. There is probably a lot more that you can do, but I didn't want to scare you off too much. And also, I didn't want to make it too long because I think that the shorter it is, the more you're going to not feel overwhelmed and the more you're going to actually make it a habit. Be able to also remember the routine so you can perform it as many times as you want without having to watch the video. You can stay in each posture for as long as you want. We're still activating the muscles while stretching them. It's still important to have strength in these end ranges. This video alone is not going to improve your mobility as a whole. You still need strength in those end ranges, so I do recommend still strength training, but I can put another sequence up that is more strength training based than stretching. But for now, this is a hip opening sequence. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you do it repeatedly so that you do see progress and you feel that release. Please see a physio if you do have any major problems, because getting help from a professional is the best thing that you can do.
So come to a lying position on your mat. We're just going to quickly ground through the breath. Tuck your hips under, shoulders back and down. Relax the body on the floor. Start to take some breaths. Deeply expand your stomach. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Last breath, deep inhale. And slowly exhale. Bring your knees to your chest, squeeze your knees into your chest, rock from side to side, relax the muscles in the back. From here, keep the right knee tucked into the chest, extend your left leg out long. Start to make circles with the right knee, opening the hip out as much as possible, while concentrating on the breath and trying to keep the hips still. And take the knee the other way. Squeeze the right knee into your chest and extend that leg out long. Bring your left knee towards your chest, squeeze that in. Inhale and exhale, start to make circles with your left knee. And take the knee the other way. And squeeze that left knee into our chest. Inhale. Next, we're going to go into a glute bridge. If you are already warm, you don't need to necessarily do this exercise. So bring our feet both hip distance apart, tuck our tailbone, our ribs down. Exhale, come up to a glute bridge. Inhale, come down. Exhale, push up, tuck our tailbone, ribs down, core engaged. Exhale, up, inhale, down. Exhale, up, concentrate on our breath, inhale, down. Exhale up, tuck our tailbone, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Squeeze our core, squeeze our glutes. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, hold it. Really push your hips up towards the sky. And bring your bum back down to the floor. So there we've just activated the glutes and the hamstrings, and here we're going to stretch it out. So bring your right foot over to your left knee. So there's a bend in the right knee, flexing your right foot up towards the sky. We're going to thread our hands through the center and the outside to grab hold the back of the left thigh. We're going to take a deep inhale. And on that exhale, try and slightly pull the legs forwards if you can. If not, stay in this position if it's comfortable. You want to be relaxing the muscles in the hips where it feels tight, concentrating on the breath, relaxing the shoulders too. If it feels comfortable, put a little bit of pressure into the right knee, pushing it up towards the sky and away from the body. And place both feet on the floor. Take the left foot, place it on the right knee. Same again, thread your hands through to the back of the right thigh. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale, pull the legs closer. Again, pushing your left knee up towards the sky, away from your body if you can. Inhale. And exhale, pull forward slightly if possible. Feeling into the movement and relaxing the hips. Now we've opened up the back of the hip, we can release and come to a seated position. Got two options for you here. If you're not too flexible, you can just come to a forward fold position with your legs extended, or you can come to this position with one leg bent. Or alternatively, if you do want to come to the forward fold position, inhale, straighten your back, exhale, forward fold over your legs like this, flex your feet and relax the upper back. Alternatively, bend the right leg and inhale, straighten your back, exhale, forward fold over that left leg. Take a couple of deep breaths here, relax into the posture, make sure you're comfortable. We want to be at a point where we're actually pushing ourselves, but we're not pushing ourselves to the point of pain or injury. Try and keep a calm mind, relax the muscles. Just a reminder that everyone is on their own journey and it's important to notice your levels of flexibility and only ever compare yourself to that. So if we had one leg bent, we'll go on the other side. If you've just took the L-sit, maybe inhale, straighten the back slightly and exhale, forward fold again if you need to take a break. Otherwise, inhale and exhale, forward fold. Bend from the hips, fold forward over that right leg. Flex the right foot. Take some breaths here and relax the upper body. Can pause the video and spend longer in each posture depending on where your flexibility needs it. And we're going to come up and out of that posture, come to an all fours position, and then we're going to come to a malasana squat position. The things that people struggle with in this position is being on your toes like this, where you don't have the flexibility in your ankles to get your heels on the floor, or like this when your hips are too high because of either hip flexion or knee flexion. But just do the best you can, and you can put your hands on the floor in this position if you need to. The most important thing in this position is that your knees are tracking your toes, and if you do have any pain in this position, please only go where it's challenging, not painful. Straight back, squeeze your core, relax your glutes, but still active in your legs. Take a deep breath into the stomach and exhale, place your hands on the floor, bring your bum up towards the sky and straighten your legs. Here you want to bend in your knees, trying to get your chest towards your thighs, relax your head and your shoulders. Inhale, flat back, exhale, forward fold over your legs. Again, inhale, flat back, exhale, forward fold. Use your stomach muscles. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, forward fold. Then we're going to inhale, take our feet out wide again and come back down into a squat position. Making sure that your knees are tracking your toes, you're relaxing your glutes, you've got a straight back, pushing your knees out to the side with your elbows. Take a deep inhale into your stomach. Legs are active, exhale. And then come back to a forward fold position, straighten your legs. We're going to bring our right foot forwards, pointing out to the side so it's not completely straight, angled with the hips. Then we're going to come down to a Cossack squat. You might be in this position, but do not worry if you can't get all the way down. Strong through the legs, making sure that the knee is tracking the toes. And holding it here. If you need to keep your hands on the floor, that's fine, but we have a straight back, relaxing the muscles but strong through the legs. Take some deep breaths. Ensure this is comfortable for you. If you need to come further up off the floor, that's fine. Take another deep breath. Here we're going to use to strengthen our muscles to come up and go over to the other side, back into a Cossack squat on the left side. If you can't do this and you need to put your hands on the floor, come out of the posture, that's totally fine. Ideally, this is what we want to be aiming for so that we have the strength and mobility to move between positions. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, we're going to go back to the other side. Another deep breath. And try and go back to the other side one more time. Exhale, inhale, other side. And come all the way back to a lunge position. So lower the left leg on the floor, tuck the hips under, ribs down. If you feel enough of a stretch in this position, that's fine. Otherwise, reach back with the right hand on the back of the left thigh. Inhale, lift the left arm up and over. We don't want to arch in our lower back, so it's important to tuck the hips under, engage the glutes, ribs in, and tuck the pelvis under. So we get more of a stretch, and you should feel that along your left side body. Look up towards your left hand. Bring both hands on the inside of your right leg. Turn your right knee out to the right side. Here you might not be able to get your elbows to the floor, but this is where yoga blocks come in handy. You can lean your elbows on yoga blocks if you do have them. Take some deep breaths if you've managed to get into this position, or if you're still in the lunge, maybe push the hips forward or push the knee out to the side if you don't feel any pain here. And then we're going to come up and out of the posture, but not completely. Stay in the lunge position and take the left hip to the floor. So we're creating a stretch all the way from the left shoulder right down to the left foot. If you can't get in this position, just stay in the lunge. To increase the stretch, inhale, exhale, pull the right knee in towards your chest. Really good for a side body stretch. Take some deep breaths here. And then we're going to inhale, release, come back to the lunge and come to a wide-legged forward fold and come into a lunge on the left side. So we've got the back right leg extended and the knee over the left ankle on the left leg. Inhale, extend the arms up and over. Reach the left arm back onto the right leg if you can. Right arm up and over, look up towards the hand. Inhale and exhale, keeping the ribs tucked and the hips tucked. Exhale, come down to your elbows or come down and rest your hands on the block or just stay in the lunge position. Push the left knee out to the side if possible. And again, bring the right side body down to the floor, hug the left knee, take some deep breaths. And then come up and out of the posture, rotate round, back to a lunge, and then come to a wide leg forward fold. Alter the positioning of your legs where it feels comfortable. Maybe you're bending the knees if the back of your legs feel tight, the hamstrings. Try and be strong through the legs and really relax the upper body here. Shake the head and rock from side to side. Grab both elbows if you want, or stay in the standing position if that's enough of a stretch for you. This is actually called ragdoll fold, as you can probably tell, and also you can tell it actually feels really good for me. So again, you can stay in each posture as much or as little as you want. The harder or challenging it is, the more likely you should probably be staying in that posture. But this just feels good. Inhale, come up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Get a further stretch on the hamstrings. Try and get the chest towards the knees. And from here, we're going to go into everyone's favourite. So go towards the right leg, place the hands on the floor, and bend the right knee and take the foot onto the floor. Come into pigeon pose on the right side. If some of you want to increase the stretch, take the right foot towards the top of the mat and come back into pigeon, but make sure you do not have any knee pain. If you're struggling to get in the pigeon position, come to this 90-90 position like so. If you do feel any pain, just come up and out of the posture. Back into pigeon if you're here. Remembering to try and tuck the hips under, ribs down. Inhale, extend the chest up towards the sky. Can place your hands on the floor. We're going to exhale, come down towards the floor. Active pigeon. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Remembering to be active in the legs still. Exhale down. Inhale up. We're going to switch legs. Left knee bends, right leg extends. Tuck the hips under, ribs down. Exhale, come down, forehead to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. You can take your hands back if you want to show off. It's because this side's stronger for me. Exhale down. And inhale up. From this position, swing the leg back round, come to a seated position, all fours position, downward facing dog. And then walk the feet back towards the hands. Inhale, straighten your back and exhale, forward fold. Relax the upper body, shake the head, bending the knees. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, forward fold. For the third time, inhale, extend your back. Exhale, forward fold. And then we're going to inhale, come up, straighten our back. Exhale, come back into the squat position, remembering our knees to be tracking our toes. Hopefully our heels on the floor, but maybe not. Maybe raise our bum a little bit higher and have our hands on the floor. But we should feel a lot different to when we're in this position in the beginning of the practice. Your hips should feel more open, and eventually you will get deeper into this squat position if you do keep doing this practice. From here, take your hands and your knees to the floor, take your knees out wide, bring your toes together so toes are touching, extend your arms out long, come to child's pose. Make sure you're comfortable in this position, opening the legs, relax the muscles, trying to get your hips towards your heels as much as you can, forehead to the floor. Take some deep breaths here. Come on all fours position to a seated position and then lay down on the floor. We'll extend the left leg out long, bring your right knee to your chest, squeeze it in and then take the right knee over to the left side. Extend your right arm out long and look over to your right hand, spinal twist. Inhale to the spine, the hips, and deeply exhale. Extend your exhale, relax the muscles. Take some deep breaths here. Inhale, bring it back to center. Squeeze that right knee into your chest. Switch legs. Extend the right leg out long. Bring your left knee to your chest and squeeze it in. Take the left knee over to the right side. Extend your left arm out long. Look over to your left hand. Inhale to your hips, your spine where you can feel it. And deeply exhale. Take a couple of breaths here. And inhale, come back to center, bring both knees into your chest this time. Rock from side to side, squeeze your knees into your chest. If you want to rock up and down your spine, you can, like so. If you want to just stay in that position, that's also fine. Squeeze your knees back into your chest. Inhale. And exhale, lay them out long, tuck your hips under, get comfortable, come into Shavasana. Shoulders back and down, palms facing the sky, feet turned out to the side, relax the muscles. Start to concentrate on your own breathing, expand your stomach. Take a deep inhale. Pause at the top. Slowly exhale. Inhale. Pause. Slowly exhale. Last big deep inhale. Pause. And slowly exhale. And take your arms above your head, bring your feet together, point your toes, stretch, keep the ribs down. Inhale. And exhale, release, bring your knees into your chest, squeeze them into your chest and rock from side to side, relax the back. I hope you feel a lot more refreshed than when you first started. Please, please, please be consistent and you will see progress. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you do have any other requests, just put them in the comments below or hit me up.